Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cliff, and today we are opening up this dirty looking box. I just came back from what is like a local flea market, thrift market, whatever you want to call it. It was just at my local, like in my town that I'm in, and somebody there had a box of these mixed basketball inserts from it says 0405, but then on the side it says 89 to 93. I think these are the 89 to 93. I did take a quick peek inside, so it does seem like it is from 89 93. And you'll see the price here at the bottom. And before we get any further, I want to disclaimer. I know that this will probably have nothing of value inside. I know that these are going to be penny cards that will come out to probably under the value that I paid for it. However, this is $3 Canadian for this whole box, stuffed full of old basketball cards. And I will probably never go out and personally buy like a box of like 1989 Fleer, whatever it is, to open. Personally, I just won't. Like, there's no, the market is too crazy. There's no price at which I would be comfortable at buying those. So I saw this and it came out to $3 Canadian, $3 Canadian, and it is filled full. Oh, there, one of the cards was on top. Let's put this down here for now. And it was filled full. So I figured, why not? Right? Like, who cares? It doesn't really make a difference. It's $2 Canadian, $2 American, $3 Canadian. Might as well get my hands on some old cards. And the reason why they're so cheap is because I'm in Canada and people here really only care about, especially I'm in Western Canada. People here really only care about hockey. So we're just going to go through them and I'm going to take a look, see if there's anything I like just to hold on to. I was born in 88, so I probably didn't really know what basketball was until a little later. But I just wanted to see what we could find out of this. And who knows, maybe we find something worth a couple of bucks, right? All right, so right off the top, I can already see that this is not going to be that 89 stuff. Oh, but some of it back here might be. So this is going to be a mix of everything. We're just going to go through it pretty quickly here. This is from 21-22 Donruss. And James Wiseman, don't even know if he's still playing. James Wiseman. Ooh, okay. So here's a Topps card. It's a little damaged. And you can see like the surface speckling on that. But it is from Topps in 96. 96 Topps Sean Bradley. And I don't know whether or not these gold foil ones make, let me get a little bit more light on here, make a difference. But D. Brown, Michael Smith, Doug Christie, Mark Jackson. Oh, here we go. So the other reason why I was looking, oh no, darn. Okay. So the other reason why I was looking through these old cards is because lately I've wanted to get some more Seattle Supersonic cards. I was watching something that was talking about Sean Kemp on YouTube, and I really wanted to see if I could collect some of his old cards just because Pacific Northwest is kind of like the region that I'm from, and those teams are always similar to Vancouver. Seattle had their team traded away as well. Can you imagine if it was Seattle versus Vancouver at one point? Oh man, that would have been playoffs magic there for me. Okay, yeah, this card was unfortunately stuck to the other card. Actually, these two cards are stuck together. I think somebody probably spilled some coffee or something at one point. See if we can get this apart. Again, these are worth pennies, you know. They're not gonna be, oh, actually came apart. No, on the side, unfortunately. Came apart like that. Nick Anderson. Again, a lot of these are just going to be junk, right? But still cool to see. From 96, that is 96 is 20 years ago now. Ooh, that one was bad. That one was bad. All right, Mookie Baylock. All right, so these ones are the 93 tops ones. These ones actually look like they're in pretty good condition. Lance Blanks. Terry Mills. Back when the Timberwolves were called the Bullets. Doug Overton. It was. Oh no, sorry, not. Was it Timberwolves? No, it was Washington. Was that Seattle then? I actually don't know. I'll look into that a little bit more. Older NBA history, I'm still not very caught up with. Wayman Tisdale? What is this one? This one is out of 93 still. Charles Smith, 50-point club. This one would be an insert from that time. That's kind of cool. First insert we've seen. Mike Gminski, 20 assist club of Kevin Johnson. 50-point club of Terry Cummings. 20 assist club of Doc Rivers. That's kind of cool. While he was still a player. Scott Skiles. Xavier McDaniel on the Celtics. 50-point club of Bernard King. Oh, hey, and there we go. Look at that. A skybox insert of Sean Kemp. Or is this just a skybox card? Oh, a 91 skybox Sean Kemp. There's a little damage on the corner there, but and a little coffee stain there at the top. That's kind of cool, though. Let me put that one aside. All right, and then we're into the 91 Fleers. So obviously, somebody will have gone through this and picked out all of the great cards, which are the, Michael Jordans. Oh, but there's an Isaiah Thomas. That's not bad. Isaiah Thomas, always remembered as the heel in that Jordan situation. Chuck Person on the Pacers. Coach cards. Oh, here we go. Seattle Supersonics. Put that one aside. Hersey Hawkins. Kiki Vanderwedge. Rod Higgins. Tim Hardaway. Oh, and here we go. Upper Deck Skylights. Alonzo Mourning card. That's kind of cool. 93. Upper Deck. With the NBA logo on it. Wonder if they had the rights then. Oh, and a Hakeem Olajuwon on the Rockets. That's kind of cool. Actually, some of these are actually kind of cool. The corners on this are basically perfect. I would say the condition on that was actually pretty good. I can already see like some of these are like incredibly damaged on the side. I'll show you guys here. Like look at that. What if these are the good ones too? What is this? 96 classic. What card company is this? Juwan Howard. Interesting. Jerry Stackhouse. That's a name I remember. That's kind of cool. Joe Smith. Golden State. DJ Armstrong. On the Topps gold foil. Put that there with those ones. Yeah, these ones are going to be the damaged ones, unfortunately. Jerry Stackhouse, another Jerry Stackhouse. Damaged, unfortunately. Yeah, and these ones are going to be a little bit stuck. Somebody definitely spilled their coffee or did something to these. I don't know if these ones are worth necessarily pulling apart, but Joe Dumars, Vlad Divac. Yeah. So I'm going to keep those like that. And then let's keep going in this box. There are some interesting cards. I will say, like, there's been some interesting. Let's go from this side now. And again, this is just because I like basketball cards. This is not for like reselling or anything like that. Right? I mean, if I find some good ones in some good condition, I might sell them on whatnot. Just because Sam Perkins on the Seattle Supersonics, that's cool. Keep that over there with my other Seattle Supersonic cards. Horace Grant, Allen Houston, Mark Bryant, Vin Baker, Chris Webber. Oh, Jason Kidd while he was still a player in Dallas. That's not cool. If it wasn't for this like speckling there, I'd say that's a pretty cool card. Jeff Hornacek on the Jazz. That's kind of cool. Chuck Person, Eldon Campbell, Rozier, AC Green? No idea. Scott Williams, Ron Harper on the Bulls. Kendall Gill, Rod Strickland, Kirk Thomas. Stuck to a Smits Pacer card. Let's see if we can remove this without tearing it. Oh, there we go. Rick Smits card there. John Koncak. Larry Johnson. Mitch Richmond. Bob Sura. Whoa. Okay, these are from 1990. That's kind of cool. Nick Anderson. Mookie Balick. Oh. Muggsy Bogues. That's cool. That's actually a really cool card. I never would have come across a Muggsy Bogues card before without this box. Dana Barros on the Sonics. Let's start a little Sonics collection, maybe. Pure. Somebody's gonna love these. Eventually, we'll find somebody. Bucks. Dallas Mavericks. What is this? Fleer 2009 of Baron Davis. That's so random. Marcus Liberty. League leaders of David Robinson, but heavily damaged. 91 Fleer. Jamal Mashburn. Old Mavericks. Insert Skybox. 96. I know a Mavericks guy. One of the YouTubers I watch is a Mavericks collector, so maybe I'll set that aside. Send it in for mail day or something. Hassan Whiteside from 2019. DeAndre Jordan. This is from recent. Oh no, 2014-15. That's a 10-year-old DeAndre Jordan card. Kenny Smith. Yeah, it's just such a mix of everything in here. I can't actually tell what I'm looking at. Mark Jackson. Derek Coleman. Del Curry. This is Steph Curry's father, I believe. Let me put that off to the side with Muggsy Bogues. Vlad Divac. I should probably just be sorting these into piles of like what types of cards they are now, hey? Jerome Williams on the Pistons. Jamal Mashburn. Dennis Scott. Okay, we're finally starting to see some repeats. Charlie Ward. Nick Van Exel. Rick Fox. Old Rick Fox on in a Celtics jersey. That's cool. Davis, Jim Jackson. Theo Radcliffe. Khalid Reeves. Okay, these ones are a little stuck together, so let's go through them. Or let's see if we can pull them apart carefully. Oh yeah, okay. That didn't... Oh no, it did. On the side there. I was like, oh, that... Oh, and it was a... Vancouver Grizzlies card too. Of course, it had to be my Vancouver Grizzlies. Obviously was going to be one of the cards that got damaged. All right, setting that one aside for myself. Sam Cassell. Okay, Sam Cassell is pretty cool. And then another Hornets card on the back there. Yeah, somebody definitely spilled some coffee on this. It's all right. Happens. Especially because they're just penny cards. Who is this? Eddie Jones? What year is this? Eddie Jones out of 96 tops? That's kind of cool. This is Sonics. There we go. Sometimes getting to look through some of these older cards that are 20 plus years old is very cool. Again, my style of collecting really doesn't lend me to, getting myself $1,000 products just to rip open and see if I can hit like a Jordan and grade it, etc., etc. So this is probably as close as we'll ever get to seeing some of these older cards where, I paid a couple of bucks for them. And if I'm trying to build out a little Sonics collection, see if I can find some old Vancouver Grizzly cards. And then maybe someday somebody will come along and be like, hey, do you have any, old Knicks cards from the 90s? Oh no, another one. Of course. It's always going to be the Grizzlies ones, I feel. Okay, set that one aside for myself. Little Grizzlies card there. Grant Hill. That's kind of cool. Grant Hill. Tony Kukoc. That's cool too. Muggsy Bogues. Hello. I mean, those are going to be worth a little something to somebody. Basically, anybody in the original Space Jam is going to be worth a little bit of something. Any of the side characters that talk to Jordan. Rod Strickland. Juwan Howard. Damper on the Pacers. Nate McMillan on the Sonics. There we go. Ooh, here we go. Roy Rogers Jr. on the Vancouver Grizzlies. Nothing stuck to it, thankfully. What is this? Clifford Robinson on the Blazers. Nice. Oh, yo. Steve Kerr on the Bulls. That's very clean looking. Oh, never mind. A little something on the back here. Some kind of glue maybe. Steve Kerr though on the Bulls. That's kind of cool. Jalen Rose. Irvin Johnson. Gerald Wilkins. Robert Davis. Danny Manning. Okay. And what do we have here? Chuck Brown in the Skybox. 1990. Moses Malone, all-time active leader rebounds on the 91 NBA hoops. That's kind of cool. Reggie Lewis, Harvey Grant, back-to-back world champions, Detroit Pistons. When was that? 1990 world champion Detroit Pistons. I guess they were 89 champions as well, right? Back-to-back world champions card. That's kind of cool for the Pistons. Fortunately, they were knocked out by the Nets this year. Or not the Nets. What am I talking about? The Knicks this year. Bullets card before they change their name. Supersonics. Mark Randall. Doug Overton. What is this? Fleer 91 with the logo man all over it. That's kind of interesting. Golden State Warriors team card? Oh, it's a checklist card. Tim Hardaway. Oh, that's cool. Don Nelson as the coach. What year is this? 1990 Warriors card? Eldon Campbell. Yo! What? This is like old school manga. This is like pulling a manga out of the 1990s hoops. I know it's not, but like that's still cool. Illustrated by Bob Kozub. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Reggie Lewis out of Celtics. Tom Hammonds. Harvey Grant. Old Rockets card out of 91 hoops. Cool, cool, cool. All right, here we go. Getting kind of towards the middle of the box. Like I said, it's very obvious that somebody's gone through, taken out all of the Jordans and, anyone worth having in your collection. Really? But these are still cool to look at. There's an old Mavericks card there. Randy White. Danny Manning. AJ English. There we go. Xavier McDaniel off the Celtics. The Sonics, Supersonics. Rich King, Supersonics. Derek Coleman, Stadium Club. LA Nets. That's kind of cool. Not that there would be any value in these, but again, team card for the Hornets there. That's cool. William Bedford, Lance Blanks, Terry Mills, Larry Nance, Horace Grant, Rex Chapman, BJ Armstrong. Ooh, the Clippers team card here. Old Clippers team card. Nets, Charles Smith, Byron Irving, Tom Hammonds, Liddell Eccles, Mitch Richmond. What is this? This is a Gerald Wilkins illustration. No longer with team. 91. That's kind of cool. That's an interesting card. Brian Shaw. Coach cards. Wonder what happened to those. Why they don't really print those anymore. Derek Smith on the Celtics. Randy White, Mavericks. Danny Manning. Harvey Grant. Reggie Lewis. Harvey Grant again. Dwayne Cassell. All right. We're going to try and get through the rest of these pretty quickly. I just want to see them all. Kevin Johnson. All-Star Larry Johnson. All-Star Skills. Huh. For the Orlando Magic. Hakeem Olajuwon on the Skybox out of 1990. That's cool. Fleer 91. Hakeem Olajuwon. Clyde Drexler. Okay, Clyde Drexler card. That's kind of cool. Dan Marjolais, Luke Longley, Skybox of Sergei Bazarovich from 95, Skybox International. That's cool. Bruce Bowen on the Upper Deck. What's this Upper Deck? Just says Upper Deck of Bruce Bowen. That's kind of cool. Fundamentals of... It's got a word search on the back. That's hilarious. Of Jason Kidd. I've got 2 of these. They've got word searches on the back. That's kind of cool for kids. McMillan on the Supersonics. Let's put that there. Bob Sura. Dino Raja. Cole Anthony. Brent Berry. Royal. Randy Brown. Vincent Askew on the Sonics, Supersonics. Keith Askins. Rod Strickland. Okay, I'm going to take a look at what this is now. This is a Del Curry card. Stay in school. It's your best move. That's kind of cool. Okay, that has to be a facsimile though. Yeah, so this is a facsimile autograph card from NBA Hoops in 1990. It's got to be an insert, right? That's kind of cool. Del Curry, once again. Stephen? Is this Stephen or Steven? Now I can't remember. We just call him Curry so often. But his dad. Hawkins, Rod Higgins, Harvey Grant, Isaiah Thomas, another Isaiah Thomas card from Fleer. From 91 Fleer. Spud Webb. Actually, some of these are super cool. Some of them obviously like, who? Who are we talking about? But another Isaiah Thomas. You know, they might be worth $1 here and there. I can definitely get my money back. That's all I have to say about this. If I really wanted to, I could definitely sell these for $1. But paying the shipping to get them shipped out to people might not be worth it. I'm also just kind of looking for my Grizzlies still. I don't see any other Grizzlies card. I feel like I haven't passed any in a while. Oh, here we go. Byron Scott. Vancouver Grizzlies. There we are. Oh, the fundamental of the 76ers dunking over our Grizzlies guy there. Dave Hoppin. UCLA. Is this college statistics? That's interesting. Hakeem Olajuwon. Oh, the Dikembe Mutombo cards. That's kind of cool. And another Hakeem. Okay. That's kind of cool. Jalen Rose. Is Jalen Rose? What the hell? Why is there a football card in here? That's so funny. Of Darnay Scott from 96. That's so interesting. It's just a random football card in there. All right. Last of it. Sean Kemp from Fleer 91. Alonzo Mourning. Another Alonzo Mourning card. Calbert Chaney. Johnny Newman. George McLeod. Reggie Williams. Ooh, and Sean Kemp out of Upper Deck in... What year is this? My finger just covering it? No. Upper Deck 91, 92. Always forget. Oh, here's Patrick Ewing. That's kind of cool. Out of 99 Upper Deck? Okay. We'll take it. Oh, and Reggie Miller. What the hell? All right. Jason Kidd. I mean, those three alone will sell for $1 each. Hakeem Olajuwon. Dominique Wilkins. Okay. That's weird. 91 NBA Hoops. That's really cool, actually. Trent Tucker, Purvis Short, Hershey Hawkins, Rob Thornton, Eddie Johnson, Wayne Cooper, Kurt Rambis, Hershey, Brett Szabo. Okay. TJ Brown, Rick Smits, Todd Day, Hornacek, Kenny Payne, Tim Perry, Mark Bryant, Mario Ellie, Rob Strickland. Traded to Seattle. Playing against a Seattle player is Vincent Askew. That's interesting. Randy Brown, David Wood, Rich King, Zach Austin, Jay Humphreys, Buck Johnson, and then Larry Smith is our last card there. Okay, so probably the coolest stuff we got is gonna be like the old Supersonics cards are really cool to me. The Isaiah Thomas ones are fine. This one, I actually don't know why this was in here. Muggsy Bogues out of Topps, 96. That was really cool because I remember Muggsy Bogues being a really big name a while ago. And then there was this weird, was it this one? Or which Del Curry? We had two Del Curry cards. One of them has a facsimile autograph on it. Those are kind of cool. And then our old Grizzlies cards as well. Yeah, there's a lot of, this old Rick Fox card that has him in a Celtics jersey is kind of cool. And then these old Sean Kemp cards. Again, I was just listening to a YouTube video about Sean Kemp. And then the Reggie Millers as well. Damn. Okay. All right. Again, nothing overly exciting in this box. Obviously, it was never going to be like the most exciting thing on the planet. But definitely was fun to go through. I'm gonna go sort these out and sleeve some of them up that I think are maybe worth $1 here and there, and I will put them up on auction for $1 on my whatnot. So if you guys want, you guys can sign up through my link down in the description below. It gives you $15 of credit when you do that, when you make your first purchase. And I get a little bit of credit when you guys do that. So you can have some free money, I can have some free money, and we can all enjoy basketball cards together. And thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like on the video if you care to like the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot. See you guys next time. Peace out.